One is a boxing phenom with 17 titles across 4 weight divisions. The other's an undefeated Spaniard who just achieved double champ status. Both of them unbelievably fast, viciously powerful, totally Hispanic. Canelo Alvarez and Illia Topuria are two of the most feared men in combat sports today. In this video, we will look at the patterns that make their styles so effective, how they've used these tactics to terrify their competition, and what a matchup between these two vatos locos would look like. Canelo is 5 foot 8 inches tall in a division 6 foot is fairly common. Topuria checks in at 5'7", now in the lightweight division. They carry tremendous power in the legs with a low and stable center of gravity. Their builds are perfect for delivering fast twitch power throughout their punches. Both men have an absolute melon for a head, allowing them to absorb shots better before any defensive measures are needed. Illia has become one of the most effective users of the high guard in the history of MMA. This is the default defensive position of Canelo Alvarez as well. The guard acts similar to a helmet and shield, restricting some field of vision and even freedom of motion, but creating a strong barrier to deflect blows. In the fight with Volkanovski, Illia absorbed multiple switch kicks on the high guard. This was a terrible choice of technique for Volk, as it off-balanced his center of gravity and made it easier for Illia to push him backwards. This is no mindless guard. As they download more information on their opponent's attacks, they begin to use tight head movement from the high guard to make their opponents miss. After they have the timing down, they will loosen the high guard down to a Philly shell to allow for a greater range of head movement. Once the opponent overextends a few times, that's when they deliver that piñata popping power. You won't see much salsa style footwork out of these two. Both men sit down in a very planted, orthodox stance. You won't see them sprint to chase guys down either. Making slight micro adjustments to close the distance, they stalk the kill at every turn, every angle. Canelo is an absolute master at cutting off the ring. In this fight with Caleb Plant, he forced Plant to spend so much of his energy early just to keep moving. The combination of pressure and power was too much to withstand. Like a well-armored phalanx, they march forward step by step, forcing desperate clashes that amount to little for the opposition. Illia demonstrates this tactic here with a spear-like jab, leaving Charles no choice but to hold his ground and fire back. The most lethal weapon of both men is the hook/uppercut. Punches they will alter with various trajectories, but still have the same underlying mechanics. They take full advantage of their powerful torsos by torquing everything behind these tight arcing punches. They mix these punches up to both the body and the head for full effect. They have so much power, even a seemingly effortless blow sends fighters to the canvas. In this combination, Illia drops Bryce with a glancing shot on the nose. Look at how every single punch loads up the power for the next punch in the combination. It doesn't even matter if you try to block the punch. In the fight with Callum Smith, Canelo pulverized Smith's arm until it was unrecognizable. This brutal tactic disabled Smith's guard, leaving him undefended from the catapult-like punches. These two hombres are clearly built different, not just physically, mentally, but ethnically. The Hispanic fighting roots run deep. One embodies the title of Matador, channeling hundreds of years of Spanish bullfighting history. The other is a Mexican native who has refined the legendary style of his ancestors. Canelo challenged Floyd at just 23 years old. These guys are wired for machismo and live up to every sense of the word. But there can only be one F.A. of the combat cartel. A crossover fight like this would be even bigger than McGregor versus Mayweather. Could you imagine what a fight between these two could look like? Standing toe-to-toe, trading shots with granite chins and giant cojones. We haven't seen a Spaniard-Mexican war like this since Cortez invaded the Aztecs. They may be in different sports, but their shared techniques, tactics, and heritage make them fighting hermanos. I truly believe this could be one of the greatest fights we would ever see. A pure and true battle of impenetrable defense, unstoppable offense, spectacular Spanishness.
Thank you so much. Gracias a todos. ¡Viva México, cabrones!
Get the fuck your ass from here.